spin move, jump cut, break 4 tackles, high step into the end zone. Man, I went up to JT. I was like, bro, you're the best player in the NFL, bro. Like y'all can see, we're rolling on offense, we're rolling on defense.
The Celly, I didn't plan that one at all. The Blue, I saw Blue over there. You know, that's his signature move, doing the little hip thrust thing. I'm not here trying to get to the playoffs. I'm trying to get to a Super Bowl. You've only scratched the surface so far.
It'll be a little test for y'all. Not a little test. It's gonna be a test.
Be great.
I gonna smack them. He's like, he's not gonna be a test.
Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tapping into episode 4 of Downs to Business, man. I'm Josh Downs, Colts wide receiver, and I'm here with my brother Caleb Downs, safety at Ohio State. In a couple minutes, we'll be joined with the best celebration maker in the NFL, my teammate Cameron Bynum, and I'm excited for that. I know y'all will be excited for that too. But to all of y'all who have liked and subscribed, we appreciate y'all, and keep doing it on all platforms, all social media platforms: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, all of that. This week, Ohio State had no game. They had to just sit back and watch the rest of college football. But Colts, we 3-0, best start since 2009, and we're gonna keep things rolling. So let's get into it.
Man, I need to talk about that first drive. First drive of the game, coming into the game hot. How did everybody feel when Kenny got that pick six, made that play? How does that feel going into a game?
So let me say this first off, and all the receivers can vouch. Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, Adonai Mitchell. I was sitting on the bench and I was like, "What?" First, I was like, "Watch this." First drive of the game, I was like, "He about to throw a pick six." Watch. He gonna throw a pick six. I swear to you, not third down. He throws a pick six, and AD look at me like, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey." I ain't mean to, but it happened. But nah, that's crazy. It's a way to set a tone to a game, man. What can I say? Kenny, excellent player, jumped the route, jumped the check down, set the tone for the game, and it was BTA since then. So we went out there and handled business.
It's kind of crazy when you set the tone like that early. It's kind of deflating for the other team. So I mean, y'all definitely kept it going though. First drive on offense, big reception, had me jumping in my crib watching the game. So walk us through that. How did that come about? Was that a little trickery from Shane Steichen on that play? Because you came free. So what was going through your head? What was going through coach's head on that play?
Nah, not really trickery. Just playing the game inside of a game. Yeah, I mean everybody saw it. Just roll out to the left, deep cross to the other side of the field. But yeah, just a good man-to-man play. Good beater, and coach dialed it up in the right time. And it worked perfectly. So was able to get a good explosive play early in the game, and then we got points out of that. And then rest of the guys just took care of business. And like y'all can see, we're rolling on offense, we're rolling on defense. We're excited in the building though, because we know like this is a product of the whole year that we've been working on. Coach Steichen's been on us. He's been making sure we're disciplined, and we taking the hard route, as he said. So we're gonna keep doing it.
For sure. I mean, yeah, y'all are definitely rolling, and one of y'all's best players is playing his best ball right now, JT. So, I mean, he had another 100-plus yard game, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
that's kind of fat. Okay. So, I mean, how was it watching him play every day and his progression, and on game day he goes out there and plays ball?
Man, I went up to JT. I was like, bro, you're the best player in the NFL, bro. I'm like. I don't know if all y'all saw that touchdown run he had. That was about 40 yards. That's different. I don't see nobody doing that. Spin move, jump cut, break 4 tackles, high step into the end zone. I was like, I'm sitting there watching, just like I don't even know what to say. I'm just shaking my head.
Ain't really
like,
nothing to say after that.
I'm just like, bro, you're the best in the world, bro. I'm like actually you're the best in the world. And he was like JT got a great attitude. He's like, appreciate that, bro. Like trying to get JT on the show soon, man. I need that boy JT on here, but he ridiculous. O-line blocking well for him, and he's finding them holes, man. He doing his thing.
Did you see the stiff arm as well?
Yes, it was like he wanted to hurt him, but then he's like, nah, never mind. boom.
It didn't
And
even
I
look
was
like, when I watched it, it didn't even look like he really threw it. He just picked him
nah,
up.
he
I was like,
just
oh my goodness.
he in a flow state right now. I can't even. I don't even have no words about JT. Like what he's doing right now, I'm just witnessing greatness.
So another Colts had a good game. Colts player had a good game. Michael Pittman had a tough touchdown catch, had a couple yards at the catch. So, I mean, that was good to watch and see him get his touchdown for the game. So how was that watching for you?
Yeah, nah, Pitt, great player, man. He had some good yak yesterday on a couple plays, making people miss, breaking some tackles. So, yeah, whenever your number's called, just make the play. We got a deep group, like we got a real deep group. Just from what we've seen, even last game, had a couple other guys make a lot of plays. So it's just like pick your poison type of thing. But he got out there when he got the ball. He put it in the end zone, and he made some other big plays too. And it's gonna be like that every week. We got like a six-headed snake on offense, and it's tough. So it'll be interesting to see.
Nah, y'all got a lot of people that have the right to get the ball. So that's always a good thing for. I mean, it makes defense hard just because you don't know where the ball going every play, and it's a tough thing. But Danny Dimes keeping the offense rolling. What's been the big difference of having him run the offense this year? And y'all are flowing right now. What's been the difference on that? How's it helped the O-line, helped the receivers? How's it helped the group?
Yeah, I mean, he's a really good. Well, he's a really good player first, but he's also very smart. He's good with operations, at the line of scrimmage, in and out the huddle. He distributes the ball well to a lot of different people, and he's actually really athletic too, as y'all saw on that scramble play
running.
he had yesterday.
Him in the pocket? Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
he's elusive.
Play.
He's elusive. We was playing basketball this offseason. He's not like he's really elusive. He's dunking, moving, playing defense. I'm like, yeah, this dude's athletic. So also the O-line playing really good too. But all that combined, it's a group that's been working. Seen it since the spring. Like we have a really good group of guys, and DJ's the head of the snake as the quarterback, and he's just orchestrating it in a great way. Coach is calling great plays, and we're just flowing right now.
It's kind of familiar watching y'all's game. They were talking about Roberto Sanchez, how he hasn't really punted at all, and that's the same for the team that we played this week, Washington. They've had like one or two punts, maybe, the whole season. So it's like it's crazy to watch. So how was that when he first time running out there this year as a team? I know that's probably a joke, like, damn, you ain't done nothing all season, but how's that been watching him and just sitting on the sideline the whole year?
Man, Rigo, a great punter, and he went out there and he had a great punt. He got him inside the 10. His first punt of the year inside the 10. So what else can you ask for? But like as a group, you don't want to punt like that in the first place. So at the end of the day, it's like if we aren't punting, that's a good thing for our whole team and our defense. They get more breaks on the sideline. They get to refresh. And as an offense, that means we're sustaining drives. We're not 3 and out. We're having good plays, good explosive plays, and also maybe 10, 12 play drives. So at the end of the day, when Rigo's needed, we know he's going to get the job done. But yeah, he's only had 1 punt through 3 games. That's I don't know if that's a record or not, but literally 1 punt in 3 games. That's kind of unheard of. So we just got to keep that going.
What do y'all be thinking of Carly Ursay when she's on the sideline listening to the headset, has everything going on in her head? She knows everything that's going on the field. What is the players think? What be going on in y'all heads?
Man, Carly's been on the sideline and at practice since I got on the team. Like this is nothing new. Like she's always been on the sideline, practice game. She's learning, she's listening, she knows what's going on. So I mean, I like it. She's interactive. She's the owner of our team, but like you can have a normal conversation with her, like just like, hey, how's your day going? Like how you been? Like this and the third. So man, I like it, and she's a great person. Her and her sisters are doing a really good job right now. But yeah, she's been doing this for years. Ever since I've been on the team for the past three years. She's been doing this. So it's like, I mean, it's working right now. So let's keep it on.
Yeah, I mean, the announcer I was watching on TV. The announcer's like, yeah, if I was the head of the organization, I would have to do the same type of thing just to be interactive, knowing what everybody's doing. And I mean, that probably holds everybody accountable too. So it's probably a good thing then.
Facts. But before we talk about week 4 and headed to LA to play the Rams, let's welcome our special guest, Cam Bynum, the king of celebrations and a ball hawk in the backfield. All right, everybody, it's time to welcome my new teammate, Cameron Bynum, former Viking, former Cal Bear, tied for the league in interceptions. Welcome to man, the myth, the legend, Cam Bynum.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me. Excited to be on the podcast. I've been seeing the clips everywhere.
Yes, sir. We're
Appreciate you
gonna
pulling
talk
up,
ball.
man.
We might talk a little boxing. So I might have to test your knowledge
I
there.
need it
I be
all.
We
seeing you
love
like
talking
some of
about
them
that boxing.
posts that I be on there. All right. Let's talk about the game Sunday. All right, defense played well. Another good showing for the team. What did y'all do well out there Sunday? And obviously, I mean we're 3-0, but what do you think that we could do better?
Yeah, I didn't think it was our best game defensively. Giving up 20 points, it felt like we had a terrible game. But when we went back and watched the film, we did better than what it felt like. But still, giving up 20 points for our standard isn't good. But shout out to y'all on offense for putting up 42 points or something crazy like that. But
Yeah,
it
something
was
like
just,
that, but
yeah, it was just nice being able to go out there and get the win, especially a division win against that team. And me being new to the division, realizing that how big these rivalries are inside this division and how much we hate the Titans. Like, Titans was a team I've only played against once, but now having to go against them every year, twice a year now, is going to be a fun rivalry. But I liked how we played, but there's still way more work we can do, especially being week 3. I know we've only scratched the surface so far.
facts. We're gonna clean it up for sure. We're gonna
Nah,
clean it
y'all
up.
was y'all was playing at a real elite level. I mean, and then starting the game off that way it did, pick
Facts.
six, first drive. I mean, how does that set the tone for the defense and Kenny making a play like that?
Yes.
How does that set the
Starting
tone?
really, if whatever you do, your first series is really going to set the tone of the whole game. So if offense goes out there and gets points on the board, their first series, or defense getting a pick, let alone a pick six first series, we knew it was going to be a long day for the Titans, knowing that we went in there, made a play, pick six first third down of the game. We were like, all right, it's going to be a good day for us, and that just sets the expectation for the rest of the day to really go out there knowing that we're going to ball, especially starting hot like that. We're like, okay, now they have to battle back the whole rest of the game, knowing that we got the ball back at halftime too. So those are free possessions that we got, free points.
No, question. So you talking about the rivalries. How does the I don't know, how does the rivalry with the AFC South compare to what you were in Minnesota? Because I know them games up there, that them
It's real.
stadiums be packed out.
No, it was real. NFC North, when I was playing in Minnesota, those games were pretty crazy. Just knowing that every team was super good. I think
Yeah,
last year 3 of us ended up making the playoffs. The Packers, us, and the Lions all made the playoffs somehow. And the Bears being, the only odd team out. But even our games with them were still pretty tough.
yeah.
So it was cool being able to play in that and knowing that going to this division, it's going to be different teams, but still a lot of skill in this division. And I know we played against this division last year, and it was all tough games that we played against this whole division. So I know it's going to be a lot of good rivalries this year too.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be smooth. I mean, when we play the Jags and Jags, I don't know why, but they beat us 3 times in the past
Bro,
2 years. They've kind of had
watching
our
y'all's
number a
games
little
versus
bit.
the Jags be
That's
making me
crazy.
so mad, bro.
I don't know why. It's like
Everybody
I
always
don't know
Every
why.
uh,
time.
everybody always talks about how hard it is to play over there in Jacksonville, and
Bro,
like
I
how
don't
no
know why.
matter
We
what, we
play there
don't
and
play
just
well there. But I'm like, all right, that has to change.
Nah, that's
nah, it
gotta
will. But
change. I can't watch that on
we just
TV
be
again.
tweaking.
I
Two
can't
years
watch.
ago we went over there and we was losing like 38 to like 6. Like it was like
That's bad.
we were
Bro,
just
I'm
tweak. I
hot
don't know
watching the
what it
game.
is. We just be tweaking. But we gonna change that, man. New squad, all
Yeah,
that.
it's
We
a
on that.
new year now.
New
We
year,
good.
new year,
Nah,
new year.
facts. But like, I guess Indies embrace you on a different level. I feel like they've been showing a lot of love to the team, but they definitely been showing love to you. They love the Sallys and stuff. I don't know. Did you? I remember when we were at the little luncheon, you said we are gonna win a Super Bowl. So obviously you thought the team was gonna be good, but like, are we better than you thought we are? Like, are we better right now than you thought we'd be?
Um, I wouldn't say once I got there, I knew we were going to be good. As soon as I got here,
Yeah,
signed with the team, and I saw how we were working during the spring, I was like, all right, we're going to be good. But obviously, I didn't know about us last year playing against the Colts, and we beat them. Then, so I didn't know. I didn't really know better until I signed with the team. But like I
yeah,
said, as soon as I got here in the off season, we went through training camp. I knew we were going to be a cold team just because of the way we were fighting on defense, the way the offense, you guys have so many weapons.
Yeah.
Any one of y'all can change the game. Any one of y'all can go for 100 yards at least every single game we play. There's just big play opportunities everywhere on offense, plus a good running game. So for me, I was like, there was never a doubt in my mind that we would be good. So that's why
Hmm.
I literally felt comfortable saying that at the luncheon. Like, no, I'm not here trying to get to the playoffs. I'm trying to get to a Super Bowl. And that was the mindset I have. And I think it carried over to everybody. And I think it caught people by surprise, even on our own team, that
It
we are,
did.
and people are looking around like, is this real? Is this a fluke? But I think at this point, everybody knows that we're actually cold. And
No.
like that's something I knew as soon as I got here. I'm like, okay, I've been on some good teams before, a 14-win team, a 13-win team, and I'm like, all right, we got this. Is one of those teams.
Yeah, nah, I swear, bro. When you said that at the lunch, and I looked up, I was like, oh, he, okay, cool.
He's not playing.
I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, I see it, but then like I be like really like mid game, I be like, bro, we like
Actually, we
that low
smooth,
key.
yeah,
Like
type.
the
I'm
fact that
like,
we
we
played
actually
one
like that.
time in 3 games is insane. Like
No cap, bro.
it's a
It's
complete team. I
OD.
think this is the most complete team I've ever been on. We got cold corners, we got cold pass rush. Just that every single receiver, every single one of y'all is cold. So it's just like the most complete team I've ever been a part of, and that's really what I'm looking at. Like, wow, this is rare to be on a team like this.
No facts, and then DJ just came in there. I swear DJ came in here like the jail. Like he just kind of he a great dude. Like I
Mhm.
swear DJ be in there on the off day. He be staying late watching tape. He do it all. But like it's just showing right now. He just leading. He the head of the snake, and he just
Exactly.
leading us in a great manner right now.
And even
So I mean,
when he was at Minnesota with me last year for half the year, I saw the same thing. I was like, okay, this dude is grinding. Even he was on the P squad with us last year, but he was grinding. I'm talking like you said, staying late, uh, just always getting his body right, always making sure that he's giving us a good look on the scout team. And he was over there low key dicing us up on the scout team. We're like, okay, he's out here really. He's gonna make a comeback. And so it was crazy when I signed and he signed. And we were like, around the same time. And I was like, okay, this dude, we're gonna be good. He's gonna end up. Even though it was a quarterback competition, it was always
yeah.
a thing where no matter who won the competition, I knew we'd be in good hands. But once Daniel got it, I was like, okay, I'm confident that he's put the work in over the past year when he was on P Squad to now he came back and is balling. So he's one of those guys I always root for just because of his story.
No cap. Nah, he definitely one of them dudes that's in there working, and I be seeing it, bro. I'm just like, I'll get in there Tuesday. He already in there doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm like,
Already done
okay,
all his work.
but you need that from a quarterback, though. I feel like
Exactly.
if your quarterback is that type of guy, you're gonna be a good team, and it's like
Exactly.
DJ is that type of guy, and I'm like, okay, like I love to see it. I swear,
Exactly.
yeah. So,
So walk
hmm
us through the first 2 picks. I mean, everybody want to hear about it. Everybody want to hear the football side of it, and then
Yeah.
everybody want to hear after the play, make a play, get the celly, and everything like that. So, first one through for Miami. Walk us through that.
Yeah, that one we were in cover 3. They were in empty. So I knew the ball somewhat had to be out fast, but I was surprised they ran a deep route. But with Miami, we knew that every single pass they do is going to be in the middle of the field. They rarely go to the outside. And knowing who they're going to throw it to, obviously, that's the biggest thing you got to key in on. Playing safety, you got to know where their best receiver is at all times. And it was Tyreek. So Tua, he's staring him down the whole time. So I'm just playing post safety. I start weaving over there, and I'm like, oh, they really about to throw this. And you could tell Tua didn't want to throw it, but you could tell the pass rush was getting there. And you watch the tape, the pass rush almost got there. It was almost a sack. So it was one of those things where the coverage was good, but really the pass rush was the one that made him overthrow the ball. So I really had the easiest job on the whole play of just catching the overthrow and being able to go out there. But then the celebration, that's something I thought about a few nights before. I'm like, hold on, I know how to do this random move.
So you're
where'd
telling
you
me?
get that from?
Oh yeah.
I don't even know. So originally, so a lot of people are claiming the move. I know the Jabberwockies did it, and they're probably famous for. But I remember when I was in high school, I saw this random video of Jamaican. Jamaicans are known for going crazy, like when they're in the club or whatever.
Yeah.
I saw some Jamaicans rolling around on the floor doing that on a video, like a compilation video, super random. And I was a kid, I was like, let me try this. So I had a video of me doing it back in 2015. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna bring this back. This is gonna be low key jokes. I just wanted something funny and goofy for my
Yeah.
first celebration. So that's why I thought about doing that. And nobody else was trying to buy in with the group celebration yet, as far as like,
They not buying in yet?
now they buying in, but it's hard because it's when you get with so
There was
many
a couple
people.
more people for the second one. There was a couple more
Yeah,
people there.
when you get so it was supposed to be with Z and Kenny, but we weren't all down there in the end zone together. So I'm like, I got to do something. So I was like, all right, this is my chance to hit that one. But
Nah,
then let's see
facts.
what the
Z so
And then
funny because on that pick I saw him walking off the field like with his head down all slow.
he was
And I
mad.
saw a flag on the field. I'm
He
like,
just he
he
just got
definitely
done trying
did
to
something
fight a play.
stupid.
Z
He was
was
like
over there
44.
protecting me, throwing some crazy blocks. So I was like,
What, bro?
I can't do this celebration without my guy Z.
Yeah, man. I knew he did something crazy.
so
It was
walk us through the second one, Denver. I'm there for
low
that
key the
game. I'm
same
lit on
thing.
in the stands. Walk us
Yeah,
through pre-play,
fourth,
during
fourth
the play,
quarter,
and after the play.
knowing it was 3rd and 3. Same thing, knowing who their best guy is. It was Sutton, number 14, cover 3 again. Really, same thing. Tips and overthrows
Gotta
had got
have
to
Gotta
get
get him.
got
gotta
to get
have
those. So it was one of those things where I probably shouldn't have dove down on that route because it was an over route, and they ran a post behind it. But I see the quarterback getting pressured, and I see him just staring it down, like low key about to throw it. He's like hitching the ball, like wanting to do it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go get it. It's their best guy. If I'm wrong, oh well. So it's one of those things where I just made that decision where I see the quarterback staring his best guy down. I know the ball is gonna go there. Pass rush got there again to make it be a bad pass, and I just had to dive and go get it. But then the celly, I didn't plan that one at all with Blue. I saw Blue over there, and that's his signature move, doing the little hip
that's it in
thrust
the
thing.
moment. Well, okay.
Yeah, doing the little dwerk.
That's what made me laugh.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all are crazy. But
Bro, nah.
I saw him right there in the end zone. I'm like, Blue, come on, come on. I'm screaming at him like, let's do it. But then he finally looked at me and saw it. So I put the ball in my shirt and I started going. And I accepted my fate thinking I was going to get a flag. I was like, oh, well, it's fourth quarter.
Yeah.
We good.
I thought you was gonna get fined. I was like, yeah, he
I
definitely
thought,
getting. You know how
but
that league be. I'm like,
the league
he
is so
getting.
soft with everything. So I accepted. I was like, all right, if I get a flag, sorry, guys. If I get a fine, oh, well, it's worth it.
Yeah, nah, facts though. So I'm like, just because of how Jameson. Well, yours wasn't as bad as what Jameson Williams did. Like I
Nah,
don't know when he
James
did
His
that.
was
P.
bad. His was
he
bad.
he
That,
said, "I don't care. I'm getting it off."
yeah,
That was
that
too
deserved a
funny.
$50,000 fine.
Nah, no cap. So you got to give Caleb some advice on his next Sally. Caleb be like
I
having
need that.
some smooth stuff, but
But in
he hit the
college,
little
they be
six,
flagging
seven.
y'all.
Like I got the calm stuff. The calm stuff.
Now you got to go crazy, especially in college. Especially
You
y'all,
keep.
y'all be winning all the games, so the flags really don't matter. So at some point, if you're up by a few
Right.
touchdowns, it's like, all right, you can go crazy with one of them. So and just take the flags. I know they're stingy with the celebrations in college.
Yeah.
Nah, they are. You talk about the
Nah,
flags don't
our
matter.
coach
You
be
gonna have them out
wild
there
for
doing
that.
something crazy, swimming on the field, like that one Steelers clip when they like celebrated for a whole 2 minutes
He's
and
like
they
crawling
like
with his
delaying
coach on the
game and
floor.
stuff.
Nah, we might do something as a team.
No, y'all got to.
They
I
did that a
can't
couple
flag
years ago.
everybody.
Jordan did that. The group picture in the end zone. They had like 8 or 9 players get a personal foul on the play.
That's fine. They're not gonna. That's fine. 15 yards ain't gonna kill y'all. Y'all are too good for that.
Nah, y'all definitely are too good for that. All right, well, let's see. I don't want to give away your next Sally, so we're not even gonna talk
I
about
don't even
that. We
have.
can.
That's another thing. I'm stressing right now. I gotta cook something else up because it's hard to one up the last one. When one goes
Yeah,
viral, it's like, all right, the next one can't be a letdown. So I don't even. I'll be doing today's my research day. Watch a few movies. Go on.
research day.
Research day.
Yeah. Watch
When you
Step
did the
Up.
one when you I don't when you got up on the what was that? Stomp the yards?
Oh nah, that was what I do. It was the Ray. It's called the Ray Gun. It was the Australian lady from the Olympics that went and did a celebration. No, she didn't do a celebration, but she did her breakdancing performance in the Olympics and got roasted.
Oh yeah.
I
Facts.
redid that,
Hey,
but
that one was
that
crazy.
one jokes. It was just it's just random stuff that'd be the most funny because it's like, how's this dude thinking of this in a game?
Literally like whole like game going on, you like pause and then do a whole choreograph.
Let
I'd
me
be
just do
like,
a
when you
whole
did
thing.
that one, I was like, all right, that's P. I was like, he snapped it down. Oh, that's P. I ain't gonna fake it.
I mean, so defensive players, there's been a stigma that really offensive players are the only ones that celebrate. And you talked about on the pivot how defensive players, they got to earn the right to do that. And once they earn the right to do it, they can go celebrate. So where did that mindset come for you and just everything like that?
For me, just knowing how hard we got to work to make plays, like getting 5 touchdowns in a season is solid for a receiver, but getting 5 picks in a season, you might be all pro. So it's like it's so hard to get an interception playing defense, especially in the NFL. Like these plays are hard to come across. So in my mind, it was like we work way too hard to not be having fun like all these receivers be having fun. And I'm low-key jealous of receivers. They get all these touchdowns all the time and get to do whatever. You see Odell, Ocho Cinco, T.O., all the legends of
They
celebrations.
get known for it.
Exactly. And they're going famous. They're getting famous off these celebrations. I'm like, defense is way harder to play, in my opinion.
You think so?
His opinion. I know.
No, I'd say.
I
All right,
know.
yeah, defense, DB, okay.
DB
I
is
mean, it's
hard
harder
to
to
do.
play.
They trying
Hard
to
to get
let
DB as a
y'all score.
receiver.
That's the point. They
DB
trying to
is
let y'all
harder to
score.
play. I'd say you gotta be more patient to play receiver though. You gotta be really you gotta be a really patient person to play. I promise you.
Yeah, that's
Like
why I
that's why they
couldn't.
be like, oh, receivers are divas. It's like, bruh, some
Like, I
people
see
just
why.
have a low patience point, and like when you just like when that patience point breaks,
Okay.
and it's the second quarter or third quarter, and you
Y'all be
ain't seen the
crashing
ball.
out.
You be like,
Y'all be
okay,
crashing
I
out.
like playing football. I don't like running conditioning. Like I'm
Hey,
trying
yeah,
to
hey,
get the
Running
ball.
routes for
our
no
coach be
reason.
coming up to us talking about some. Are we just coaching track? What are we doing? Just running around.
That's
That's
a
literally.
whole other conversation, the debate of what's harder to play. But I think defense,
DB
we
is
got to
definitely
chase you
harder to
around,
play.
JD. Like,
Yeah, no,
that's
I
a
say
hard
DB's
job
hard. It goes quarterback DB for the probably the hardest two
for sure.
positions. Corner for
Corner, yeah,
specifically.
safety's a lot easier. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but when you got to cover, it's hard.
Chilly.
Yeah,
You just ain't
but
got
you
to
know.
think outside. It's different. It's different.
All right, so let's do this. Let's blind rank. Let's blind rank some good celebrators in the league history. All right, first one, it's out of 5. All right, so
I
Justin
bet.
Jefferson.
Put him at dang, that's my guy, but I got to put him at 4 just because the gritty has been his only big one. But his gritty carried a lot of weight. But I'm gonna say 4.
It
Just
did carry a lot of weight. All right, Ocho Cinco.
he's one. He's number 1.
Oh,
Nobody's better.
okay.
Yeah, nobody's better than him.
Cam Bynum.
2,
Terrell Owens.
3.
Deion
You
Sanders.
got it wrong.
Deion's at 5. Sorry, Deion.
Okay, B.
Sorry,
Hey,
Deion.
hey, look, that's a smooth list though. You can't really complain with that. You talking about his gritty carried a lot of weight. Nah, I
Nah,
did
it
though.
did.
Wait,
The
that's
gritty is
Bro,
like
when they was in college,
generational.
that was OD.
that like I
Gritty's
I
generational.
started following him in college because of that. Before he
The
got to the league,
gritty.
famous. I'm overseas in the Philippines, and I said I play for the Vikings. Little kids that know nothing about football, do the gritty, do the gritty. Like this is
Facts.
overseas, so I'm like, okay, the gritty has reached Asia and all the countries over there. I'm like, all right, yeah, you got it. But I put
No
him at
cap.
4 just because it's only one move.
So
Yeah.
you
Nah.
bring
All
up
right.
being overseas and everything. How do you spend your off season? What do you be doing with your free time?
Yeah, so I live in the Philippines my whole off season. So really everything I do out there is just either chilling on the beach, exploring different islands out there, or training football or training people in football, and just really giving back through my foundation, Bynum Faith Foundation. That's the biggest thing that I do in the off season is just being able to serve people because during football season I'm so locked in and really everything's about me during the season because everybody's flying to come see me play. Everything my schedule everything's tailored around me. So when I finally out of football, it's okay. How can I serve other people? And that's like my biggest goal in the off season is to just give everything back to other people. So that's why being in the Philippines, I'm able to, share the game of football, put on a bunch of camps, put on a bunch of tournaments out there, teaching the game and really trying to get even adults to get to play in the Olympics with flag football coming up in the Olympics soon um, in a few years. So that, and plus being able to give back to, just basic poverty or typhoon victims and people that, lose their homes because of the natural disasters out there in the Philippines. So really everything I do out there is to give back and then just traveling. When I'm not doing all that stuff, I just like traveling, seeing different things, going to the beach, um, trying to hit as many countries as possible. So yeah, that's probably I'm out during the off season. I won't be
Do you,
back in the States at all till football.
do you have a trainer out there, like, or do you just train by yourself, like, or do you have somebody out there, like, speed agility or DB?
Really just do everything on my own. Everything, 'cause after a certain point, we know what to do
Yeah, facts.
and what to do. So I have a bunch of people that train with me. So it's kind of cheating because I get like a whole scout team to do. I bring cards out there, have them do like routes, teach the coverages, and I'm over here getting reps against people that I'm training in flag football. And these are like real athletes. So it's like I'm out there being able to
That
get my
that's
work in
different.
and get
That's
competition,
different. Yeah.
but also,
Okay.
but also
He
being able
got his minions out there. He's
I
a
got
that's
literally
different.
it's many.
You
Okay,
there.
so hey,
You there.
when the Olympics comes up, we gonna know what happened. We gonna
Hey,
know what's up with
I'm telling you, I bring the scout cards and I say, all right, y'all run these concepts. So I pay them for their membership at our training facility, world class training facility, and I pay for them to go train for free and everything. But in return, they gotta be my receivers, they gotta be my scout team, and be the people that train with me every day. So it's nice being able to do that because I'm able to help people, but also they help me more by competing with me. But then parts of the time, like especially closer to OTAs and closer to training camp, I bring my PT out there, then my DB trainer to go train me for a few weeks while I'm out there too, just to make sure I'm like super super clean on everything.
So you got a crib out there, or you just
Yeah, yeah, I got a
is it
crib.
cheaper out there to I know it's
Yeah,
probably cheaper, but like
so
is it
nah, it's super cheaper, like way like so. We're only renting the house now, but
yeah.
it's like a 8-9 bedroom house, and I'm only paying 2,000 a month.
Oh my
It's,
God.
it's a
He's
mansion.
like
Got a
Whoa, that's
pool, basketball court,
crazy.
everything. $2,000 a month.
Oh, they're probably like, this dude is Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh
They're
my
probably like, he got
goodness.
this
I think
huge
I'm
crib
booming
out
out
there.
there. I'm over there in
That's
gated community,
crazy.
everything. So it's nice being able
He
to be out
winning.
there and just live a whole different life. It's like a whole different life out there. It's chill and just, brings me away from all the clout of being in the NFL and so much money. We're surrounded by all the things that we take for granted. But being out there, it humbles me. It just keeps me chill. But I also get to live in a nice place for dummy cheap.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm
chill.
about to say
I don't know if
eight,
that's
nine
eight
bedroom.
bedroom humble. I don't know.
Eight,
Everybody can
nine
live.
bedroom here. You paying about 2, 3, 5
Exactly.
mil. That's fire though. That's fire.
I'd be interested in hearing. So I play with JJ Jeremiah Smith, best college receiver right now. You played with Justin Jefferson. What is that like competing against one of the greatest receivers in the league every day of practice, and how does that push you as a DB?
Yeah, it was fun being able to go against him, especially knowing that he's, in my opinion, the best in the league. But mainly seeing how he practiced. That was one thing that I got there as a rookie, and I was curious, like what the NFL was like. And the biggest thing that I saw, I've mentioned this before to other people, but he was practicing like extremely hard my rookie year when I got in. It was his second season. Then even till last year, every single practice he did, he was going extremely hard and like I'm talking catching the ball, finishing up field, sprinting every single route. Friday practices when it's nice and chill. He's going full speed, going up one hand, catching the ball, falling on the floor, but making sure he's catching every single ball. So like that's one thing where when I got in there, I saw and I knew, okay, this dude's a superstar for a reason. But just being able to compete against him every single day and just get those reps in training camp against him was probably one of the best things for us as a defense, being able to go, Minnesota, we had super good offense. So going into the season, going against other guys was like, all right, this is cake. This is nothing compared to what we see in the season, being able to have that. So, and I feel the same way now when going against receivers on our offense. Every single person, like I mentioned earlier, it's a complete offense. So now that we're going against these teams and only really having to key in on only one receiver versus all training camp, we're worried about all of them. Everybody has a bag on our offense here in Indy. So it was cool being able to go through season now and only have to focus. Okay, this is the guy we got to stop from beating us. Versus in Indy, every single person is capable of taking the game.
That's real. So I didn't know this. I learned this 2 days ago. So you played corner throughout college?
My whole
That's
life,
crazy.
never
So
never played safety until I got. So they called me on draft day and said, "Hey Cam, we're gonna turn you into safety." I said, "All right." I can't say no.
I'll take it.
I
I'll
can't say
take the
no.
draft pick.
I'll take it. All right, man.
But
That's
it ended
crazy.
up.
People, yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy because now I don't have to cover all these crazy receivers every single play like the corners have to. But no, it was crazy just being able to have that foundation of being in coverage my whole life and knowing how to cover. So now when I'm playing safety, I feel like I have an advantage over most safeties because I'm able to, be in coverage and feel comfortable and not be stressed out if coach puts us in man and I got to be on a slot or I got to be on a good tight end. So I think that set my foundation as the type of safety that I am, being a technician and being comfortable in space, whether it's cover four, whether I'm in the post. I feel like I can move and get anywhere, even not being the fastest guy on the field. I feel like my technique can get me to any spot on the field that I need to.
for sure. So you play with one of the most relevant safeties in the past 10, 15 years. How was that getting to learn from guys like Harrison Smith and being around him and watching his greatness? Because he's been doing this for the longest that we've seen in a minute. So how was that for you and your development?
Yeah, he was huge for me, just being able to be, practicing with a guy like him and being mentored by a guy like him, even beyond the stuff that he would talk about. The biggest stuff with him was seeing how he played the game in practice, seeing how he did every little thing that he did. So being able to be next to a Hall of Famer in the meeting room and see how he thinks and approaches the game really taught me everything. And that's one thing that I'm trying to emphasize to my teammates now, that we need to focus on being a smart player and focus on the things that you don't think about being, and really, especially when it comes to being smart. Like that's the biggest thing that he taught me, seeing formations and knowing, okay, this is a cut split, certain things like that. Why is he cut? Is it a true cut split to block, or is he there to run a route out of that to get to the other side of the field? So little things that he taught me how to think about the game really made a world of a difference in my career.
Sure, yeah. Like being able to see in the field and seeing the formations and actually know what you're seeing, it's a serious thing.
Game
I
changing.
don't think
A lot of
a
young
lot of people
players don't
take
understand that.
it for granted.
Right.
So
And when you master that stuff, the whole game gets so much easier.
yeah, for sure. So there's this rumor that I've been hearing that Cam stays at the facility until 9 p.m. to work on his body. So I want to hear from you. Is this true?
Not
I
the
mean,
facility, but I stay at facilities, not our, because I don't
oh,
do a
okay,
lot.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of work at our actual facility.
I was like
Yeah,
9
JP
p.m.
was about
Like,
to be like, nah, he's capping because I
time
see
out.
him
I'm
leave every
like
day.
9 p.m. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
know
but in
about that.
Minnesota, he was about to
I'm
call
like,
cap.
wait a minute. I'm
I'd
like,
be out of there, but no, I'd be especially in Minnesota when I had all my people, um, everything set up outside of the facility. Cause I like I like getting outside of the facility just because I know that I don't want to be there all day every day. So being able to work on my body after was probably the best thing for me. And that's one thing I know. Okay, if I put in the time and the hours, I'll be healthy during the year and put in all the work to where I'm healthy and everything. I feel like being healthy is in your control. How you take care of your body, whether it's Pilates, massages, getting the acupuncture, everything. So my schedule, no matter what day it was of the week, I'm getting my body worked on by somebody every single day. Whether it's working out, extra workouts, whether it's physical therapy, everything, every single day of the week, I'm doing something for my body. And that's, I feel like, the reason I haven't missed a game since my rookie year. And now it's just off of a freak accident, somebody messing around in practice, and I sprained my ankle. So I feel like that's been the biggest reason for my success of being simply just being healthy.
all right, what do you do on a Tuesday? What's your Tuesday routine?
So my Tuesday routine would be wake up, I go downtown for my dry needling and acupuncture at 7 a.m. because I want to go as
Who
early.
does it?
His name is Charbel, Dr. Charbel. So
Who else goes to him? Nobody?
I think more so older players. He used to work on like Dwight Freeney and all of them, but he works for the basketball team. So
Okay.
he does all the Fever players and some of the NBA teams. I randomly found him, so I could see him every Tuesday. Then I'll have Pilates later on, and then depending on whatever week it is, every other week or every 2 weeks, my PT comes out here, and that's the guy that's been setting off my ring camera right now. PT comes out here to work on my body and for us to like get a lift in and make sure everything is firing the right way. So that's like my
Yeah.
Tuesdays be my busiest days, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
But it's needed because that's the day we have time to actually do the most stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah, you're right though. That's real.
Makes
That's
sense.
real.
That's our
That's
Monday
real.
right now, so I completely understand that. So what is the mindset of Cam Bynum going into a game? You don't seem like you're very tense, angry, or anything like that on the field. So what's the mindset going into a game?
I'd be chill. I'd be happy. That's low key my happiest day of the week, just because I know that I'm so prepared and I watched all the film I could watch. I did practice as hard as I possibly could during the week. So when going into the games, I'm smiling, having fun. I'm not a headphones guy, listening all super turned up and can't control myself and not talking to anybody. I'm not that type of guy. So going into games, I'm treating it as if it's practice, where I'm just chill, talking to people, cracking jokes, whatever it is. I'm just going with the flow of the game, but excited because I know that we put the work in to prepare. So game days, I be just super chill.
Mm.
Respect that.
That's fine. Me
Obviously,
too. I mean, I
we
don't be
respect
getting
that.
nervous anymore as much.
We
But
play football so long to where it's like, all right, these games come and go.
facts. Nah, definitely once you like go into a game, like you know what, I did everything I can. Like I did everything I can, like practice, taking care of my body, put in the work in the off season, watch tape, and then the last piece is just trusting God. Just like, you know what,
Exactly.
like whatever happens is whatever happens. Whatever's meant to be is gonna be. Whatever's not meant to be ain't gonna be. So
Right.
once you go into a game like that, it's like, hey, you reap what you sow, but
Exactly.
it's God's will. So that's
Yeah.
definitely the mindset.
God will take care of it. And it's like, whatever the result is, I'm like, all right, God, if this is my best game, if this is my worst game, thank you for this game. So that's
Mm-hmm.
all I said. Like, no matter what, and like, it's a blessing just to be out here. So let me do it as best as I can.
All right, we played the Rams this week. Travel to SoFi. Have you ever played in SoFi or no?
Yeah, I've played in there a good amount of times, 3 or 4 times.
I ain't played in there one time. Is that
The
the
first
best
time?
stadium in the league? Yeah, first
Nah,
time.
nah, it's not. I don't like the stadium.
Oh,
I don't like playing
what
there.
stadium's better?
A lot of stadiums. Our stadium. Their turf is. I didn't like their turf. It's that short turf because they have to scrub it down every week to change from the Chargers to the Rams logo. So it's real
Oh,
short and I don't like it.
is it slippery or no?
It's slippery. It's almost as bad as our home turf. How slippery it
Uh,
is. The times I've played on it, it's been pretty slippery. But it's like, and they play fake crowd noise because their crowd isn't that turned. 'Cause, the Rams they have a good fan base, but they've moved around so much where it's not like true fans. It's more of like a celebrity show in there.
yeah, facts.
They
It
play
is they
fake
do be
crowd
doing that.
noise, so it's like, all right, I know this is fake.
They're playing fake crowd noise.
Yeah, it's
That's
from the
so
speakers.
weak.
I'm
You
like,
gotta get it how you live it.
because on third downs, you see the crowd is sitting down, but somehow there's noise coming from somewhere. So we're just looking around last year. We're like, hold on, that noise is coming from the speakers because this crowd is nobody's turned up right now.
Nobody's screaming. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
I
this
didn't
is.
even know that was legal to play crowd noise,
I
but
didn't think so either, but
I
it's
think we should play crowd noise. Ours be lit sometimes on third down. With the crowd noise, it's gonna take off.
yeah, that you can make it tough for the other offenses. That's cheating.
No, it is. But I ain't gonna lie. Our stadium sometimes, bro, like we play Houston. Viking Stadium is lit. We played there last year. It was OD. But when we played Houston like 2 years ago. I'm talking about that thing was jumping. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
was at that
okay.
game.
Okay,
I'm like, this is
what
Oh, you talking
football
about
jumping.
the one
feel
right
like.
before the playoffs?
Yes, that game.
Nah,
I was like, bro, if
it
our
was
stadium
turned.
like that, bro, I'm telling you, when we get later, not even now, but when we get later in the season, like, and we make to the playoffs, bro, that junk gonna be
That's the
crunk.
thing.
I'm talking
Once,
about.
once you stack some wins, the fan. He said we
Oh,
once you stack some wins though, the fans be coming out and showing out like crazy. So I'm like, all right, we get a few more wins under our belt for our next home game is gonna be super lit.
oh yeah, I think we play the Raiders. We got this. This will be a good challenge this weekend, though. Like, I'm excited to play the
Yeah,
Rams.
no,
They
this is a good
good
team
football
for
team
sure.
always.
Yeah,
So they'll be smooth.
they beat us twice last year, so I got to get my get back. They
Oh yeah,
knocked us out the
oh yeah.
playoffs, and they gave us our first loss last year. So
We
this is
both
my
got West Coast trips this week too.
But you play
Rams.
Washington, right?
I had to go to Washington. OD.
Okay, it's gonna rain.
It is supposed to be raining during the game.
It's gonna rain for sure.
Is Washington 3-0, 4-0?
Yeah, they 3-0.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this it'll be a little test for y'all. Not a little test. It's gonna be a test.
Be great.
I gonna smack them. He's like, he's not gonna be a test.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all play at night?
We play at
7
3:30.
p.m. probably.
We play at 3:30.
3?
Yeah,
That's
we
our
play
time.
like
So we play
6:30.
12:30 their time.
Oh, 12:30? Nah, y'all probably. I mean, y'all should win. Y'all just gotta like play like.
Gotta go out there and
They're
do
gonna
our
be a
job.
good team though. They're gonna be. I'm
Nah,
telling
they
you,
good.
bro.
They got like
Washington,
no
good team.
offense right
West
now.
Coast teams are better than people think. That's former Pac-12 teams. So those are guys I was
They
playing
actually
against.
no cap. They're running the Rams offense.
Exactly.
Their head
Running
coach
the
is
Ram.
like an old NFL coordinator. So
You do that in college, people be shook. Like, what's happening? Because y'all
we
just
run
used to
I formation
run
and everything. I'm
offensive.
like, oh my goodness.
Like,
Nah,
what is this?
our college. If we would have ran the offense that we run it now in college, mind you, our college offense. I swear, we was running some like I swear we had this one play and it was like literally it was just run any double move you want and win deep.
That's terrible.
I
Bro,
swear,
that would have
That's
been
terrible.
that's the stuff that make like defensive players like this is not real.
Like,
bro. You
that's
can
what I
run a
be.
This is not a concept. This is
It's hard to watch college football nowadays. Like, people really, I be turning on the TV and like, this
just
is
be
not real
doing
football.
whatever.
Like y'all just having fun out there.
I swear, we used to run some cheese, bro. Run. You can run a corner post corner, stop and go, big post, pylon. Like you just running anything, like,
Doing
and you
stuff.
just, I'm just like
Like you said,
bro,
just
no
conditioning.
timing, bro. Just drop back, chuck it, just go get that.
Crazy.
Bro, I used to hate that play, bro. I'm like, I got too many options. I can't even think of one. I'm running
You
down
know
the
what I
field
mean?
like,
You do everything and don't end up getting the ball either.
Just go win.
It's gonna be a sack.
out and up, boom. Not working, cover two, over with. I'm like,
Check down.
wasted the route.
Check down and now you got a
no.
block.
What, man? Ridiculous. Nah, but what do you think about Puka and Davante? I mean, I don't know how much film you done watched on them boys so far, but obviously them two great names right there, and they got a good quarterback.
Yeah, both guys I've gone against a good amount of times. Puka, both games playing against them last year, he went off on us. So just the type of player that he is, knowing that he's going to get the ball in the shorter part of the field, but also that he's capable of getting, those intermediate routes. He has low-key a full bag of routes, but him after the catch is probably going to be his best thing. And that's the toughest part about going against a guy like him, where they can just give him the ball on screens and he can take it for a guaranteed 10 yards against most teams. So that's something that you got to stop. But then obviously Davante, he's been one of the best receivers in the league for years now. So being able to contain him doing any route, but then on top of that, having a guy like Puka where he can be able to get the short to intermediate stuff and be able to get loose on his run after the catch. So these are one of those guys you just want to keep the ball out of their hands in all cases. So those are guys we'll for sure key in on and make sure other guys can beat us besides them.
Yeah, I feel that. Davante, that used to be one of my favorites. He liked that.
I used to know him when he was in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers, and they were unstoppable. I'm talking, we were double teaming, they're still throwing it to him.
OD. He used to be it.
Like, I'm lining up, stacking the corner, like literally standing right there, and they're still throwing the ball.
That's crazy. Nah, he still like that, but his Green Bay days was crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
So, the Vikings, did y'all see that game? Y'all probably didn't see it, but did you guys see the stat line that
the highlights? I saw what Isaiah did. I'm like,
yeah, Isaiah Rodgers,
99.9 PFF grade after the game.
That's because he had like a Madden game. Yeah, he had like a Madden.
That's
game.
one of those where
he did have a Madden
on rookie mode, and you're using the 99 overall player to just kill the game. We were talking about that in the locker room today. Like, if he cut the season now, he'd have a solid year. Like, he'd have a solid year. 3 turnovers on the year, 2 touchdowns on the year. Like, that's a good year. It
be bad though. Like, if that type of stuff happens in the first half, the rest of the game you're kind of like,
I already played good. I'm like, whatever.
It don't matter what I do now.
Hey, that Dolphins game when I got to pick the first series, I said, all right, I'm chilling.
Hey, I swear, like
I said I don't have to
took care of
tackle the rest of the game.
early. I took care of business early. It's over.
It's
Now
But
the
to
rest of
get,
you guys got to handle up.
yeah, especially getting a pick six, a fumble
And a
six,
forced
two
fumble for
forced
the
fumbles in the
touchdown.
first
Another
half.
forced fumble.
I tell coach, I'm not playing the second half. Like
Take me
I
out.
don't
what?
want
I'm
to make.
just like,
There's no mistakes left. I don't want to make one
what?
Take me
mistake.
out.
One play.
I'm like, coach, play me deep. I'm not getting beat deep. I'm not like just cover
Like I'm not
three. Like
risking
I'm
my
I'm giving them
BS
running.
every out in
upgrade.
the book.
I'm not
I just
risking
Giving
a
them
get
BS
everything
upgrade
anything
for
underneath.
short.
anything.
They got it.
Nah, no bull, bro. I ain't giving them nothing.
Yes,
It's
sir.
been a great time. No cap. We done had a lot of fun on here. A lot of questions.
No
Gave us
boxing.
some good knowledge.
All right.
Actually, yeah. We don't scratch that. Scratch
Gotta
that.
get
I've
back
been
to it.
waiting
Scratch
for
Gotta
that.
get
that.
back
Let's
to that
talk.
too.
Let's
Get
talk.
that
Let's
too.
talk. All right. So look, a couple days ago, you was talking about Rolly Romero. It would beat Shakur Stevenson. Let's
I
talk
didn't
about
say all
that.
that.
Let's talk about that, bro. You're not escaping that one. You're not escaping that, bro. Let's talk about
All
that.
right. Let me clear the air on that. I said Rolly will give a decent fight. One, because his power.
Did you
But
Yeah.
say
no,
decent or did you say
Shakur will
beat?
beat him. Clear, fair and square. No doubt about it. Strictly off of
Yeah.
boxing ability. But Shakur's never seen a big puncher like Rolly. And just like we saw with Ryan, complete different skill set. I'm not comparing Ryan to Shakur at all. But
Yeah.
Rolly got a punch on him. So if he does land one, yeah, but they'll never fight. The weight
They'll
class,
never fight.
yeah. Shakur staying at lightweight. What's his name? Rolly is gonna be at welterweight, but yeah. But another disclaimer with my boxing stuff, I'm super biased to Pacquiao. So if anybody talks GOAT stuff, I'm always say Pacquiao's the GOAT, my GOAT. So
I
if
could have guessed that one for sure.
if they and nobody can debate that either.
So you was
Eight.
heartbroken when he had a draw with Barrios. You
Oh,
was
I was
heartbroken.
sick. I was there. I was there in person. I almost cried.
Oh, you were. You was there. That's
That's
fire.
the first time I booed at a sports event.
I ain't gonna lie. They gave it a draw. I watched that night. There was like 6 fights on. I swear it was.
Yeah,
I
there's
forgot who
good
else
fights
fought
in
that
there
night.
too. Yeah, there's
It was
good fights.
Shakur fought that night too. It was so many fights that night. I
Yeah,
had like a computer, the TV, and my phone. Like I'm watching like
everything.
3 different fights and
Exactly.
UFC at the same time. So I was like, I'm
Exactly.
like triple tasking. Like who do I watch?
Too
But
much
nah,
good
that
stuff. But yeah, I thought Pacquiao won that clearly. So I was up there, boo, boo, come on, like talking trash. Like, come on, like what are we doing? How are we gonna give that a draw? It was clear. It was
I
clear.
ain't
It
gonna
was good
lie.
guys, but yeah, he's still gonna
They
fight again. So that's the coolest part. He's still
Yeah, he
gonna
gonna fight. He gonna fight Bud. He gonna get slept.
chill. He's not fighting.
Peace.
I think
No.
he'll fight. He'll probably fight Rolly next in December. That's my guess.
Bro, if he fought Bud though, I think that would be fine. That would do crazy numbers if he fought
Yeah, that do
Bud.
crazy numbers.
But
Imagine
I
them
mean,
in prime. Imagine if anything happened in the prime, like Floyd and Manny. Floyd is ducking them forever. One.
yeah, he was. That's what I be seeing all this stuff. But you got to think about this. Boxing. Those dudes they're like it's so not it's not like a one league. So those dudes can do anything they want. So
Right.
they're probably like, all right, this dude's at the top of his game right now. But they know like, hey, maybe his style is not gonna last like that long. So he's
Exactly.
probably like, I'll give him 3 4 I'll give him
Give him
3 years.
Yeah.
6
Everybody
years.
be trying
Wait
to
till he
keep that
slows
O
down a
too.
little.
Everybody want that O behind their record.
Which is so bad for the game because like everybody just fighting randoms. Nobody wants to put it on the line, and that's why I respect guys like Ryan Garcia. Like, yeah, he's getting smacked by these dudes, but at least he's fighting the big names. Like
Yeah.
on that versus. But I think now that the Bud and Canelo fight happened, I think fighters will actually start fighting each other, especially with Turkey paying people all this money to fight. I think we'll start finally getting some real good fights.
I'm about to say we got Shakur about to fight Teofimo.
That's
I got
gonna be
Shakur
good.
winning that one. I mean Haney fighting Brian Norman Jr. I mean, people saying Norman good. I haven't really seen him fight, so I
Norman's
can't really
solid.
judge
I
it.
think Norman
He's
can beat
solid.
him. Yeah, he's solid. He could beat Haney, but and I
I
think
didn't like
Haney's
Haney's
kind of
last performance.
yeah. I think he's kind of going downhill.
Yeah, he got punished by Ryan. It's different though. Once you get slept, I feel like going back to that It's hard to go back to
They
that
say it's
fearless.
hard
I'm
to
just
bounce
gonna stand
back.
in
You
the
talking the
pocket.
same type of trash after you get hit like that.
They be still saying, no, I'm the same fighter, but I'm like, I couldn't imagine. One, respect to any fighter for being in there first of all. Like, I couldn't do it, but I don't see how you could go in the ring the same exact way after you get knocked out or knocked down.
Yeah.
You get killed.
Especially knocked down is one thing, but knocked out is like when you just completely like,
Yeah.
and then you wake up
You
like,
really can't
is
say
the fight
nothing back.
over?
You
And they're
can't
like,
say nothing
yeah,
back.
and then you just like getting your
There's
like
nothing
seeing
you
the
can
dude next
say.
to you get his hand raised.
Like,
I think MMA is worse though. MMA getting knocked out in MMA
They
is
getting
worse.
slept. They don't even know where they fought.
I couldn't take an elbow to the face, take a knee to the face. Like, there's not enough rules for me in MMA. Like, they really get their faces like smashed in until
And then they be getting
until the
hit,
ref
and they be
stops
getting knocked on the ground, elbowed on the ground.
Bro,
Like, nah.
MMA is like literally
That's
like, hey,
And they get
you
paid
can
way
do
less than
everything but
boxers.
bite.
And they don't get paid nearly as much as the boxers get paid. I'm
Not
like,
even
yeah.
close.
They're like, hey, here's $30,000. Go fight for your life.
Go put it all on the line.
Look at your face smashed in on the floor.
Bro,
Like,
I seen like too many like spinning back elbows, like
Oh
people
my
just
bro,
like
that,
people
hey,
just running
that
away.
One weekend they had,
from-
they had like 3 back elbow spins, knockouts in a row. I'm like, bro,
what's
I'm
going
fights
on?
lit though. I can't count,
Bro, like I'm talking about elbow to the face. Then you like you already woozy. Then you got someone on top of you throwing more
On the
elbows
hammer
on
fist,
your
like,
head. It's
all right,
And you over
ref,
here just trying to fake fight so you can stay alive. No,
what, bro? I'm
just take
talking
that.
about
tapping out.
MMA is like a horror movie, bro.
tapping out.
I love watching it because I'm like, bro, I'm like eyes open, like
We love
it's
seeing
different.
it. We love seeing somebody get knocked out. We're like, we can never do it ourselves.
Man. Cam, thanks for dropping in to episode 4 of Downs to Business. We appreciate you a lot, bro. Much love. The fans love you. We appreciate you and keep doing your thing.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me. Shout out to y'all and everything you guys are doing. Love watching it. And I'll see you on Wednesday practice.
It's time for the 2-minute crave sponsored by White Castle. White Castle has 100% beef sliders. They're ready in the microwave in under 2 minutes. So for the next 2 minutes, we're gonna play a game called Downs with That. The producers are gonna give us 2 options and we're gonna choose one. Josh, you're up first. Would you rather catch a slant and take it to the house or haul in a deep ball for a touchdown?
Slant to the crib. Look, fire.
Have 20 touchdowns in a season or 1,500 receiving yards?
20 touchdowns.
Be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame or Super Bowl MVP?
This one's easy. Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Outlaw the tush push or keep the tush push in the NFL?
I ain't got I have no problem with the tush push. I don't know why people be like tripping over that. Like, it is what it is. If you can't stop it, you can't stop it. But keep it in the league.
Hit a home run or hole in one?
I'm more of a baseball fan right now, so
You're crazy.
you put me out there in Yankee Stadium. Let me crank one to left field.
Hey, the day I get a hole in one, everybody gonna know.
But I feel you. But you got to think about the baseball aura. Just imagine October World Series. It's 3-2 count. Bases loaded. You down by 3. 9th inning. Boom. My turn. Caleb, would you rather have a walk-off pick 6 or a game-saving tackle?
That's a simple pick 6.
I'm about to say. Interception return for TD or punt return for TD?
Punt return for TD.
Okay. Have your car break down in Ann Arbor or be stranded out to sea in the middle of the ocean?
There's no right answer on that.
Come on, bro. Be realistic for a second. Like, come on. Nobody trying to be stranded out in the middle of the ocean. Like,
No right answer
what
on
kind
that.
of... Them Ann Arbor people probably helpful.
Next.
All right. Be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft or the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year?
I'd rather play good. NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Facts.
White Castle sliders have 16 grams of protein per servings to keep you fueled on game day. Straight from the grocery store frozen aisle to you. A great snack at any time of day. We want to thank our friends at White Castle for coming on board in support of our show.
Time for the campus report. Caleb, let's talk about an off week. Let's talk about the routines. How do you recover the body and what are you working on?
We don't really count it as an off week just because we kind of doing like fall camp practices. We going back to day 1. Just trying to get better, trying to focus on pushing ourselves to be better than we were week 3 when we play week 4. And then getting your body right is really the biggest part of any type of downtime you get. So we got like 2 days off at a time. We got 2 days off, 3 days of practice, 2 days off. So we was working, but we also had to take care of ourselves, and then we're gonna get back at it tomorrow, Tuesday practice. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Nah, I feel that. So y'all got to go to them boys in Washington this week. They had an impressive showing last week against their rivals, Washington State. What did you see?
Really explosive offense. Their OC and their head coach do a great job calling the plays, putting themselves in position to win. They played a good game. I mean, that's the biggest thing. And going on the road, playing in a tough environment, everything that I hear about their stadium, everybody say their stadium like that. So I mean, it should be fun, and the 5-hour flight there should be fun,
5
interesting.
hour.
5-hour flight there. So that'll be a different thing for our team, and we'll have to deal with that and go out and get a win.
Yeah, we got a 4-hour flight this week against the Rams, so I definitely feel you. Just those games like that. I mean, I have my own thing, like not trying to avoid having playing legs, having like a routine, like even if you got to get off, even when you get off the plane, like jumping jacks, high knees, butt kicks, like do a little warm up at the hotel so that when you wake up the next day that your legs don't feel like kind of just waterlogged or heavy. So what do y'all have a routine? What like do the coaches give y'all a routine or no?
We've only really had one other game. We played Oregon last year, and that was like a 4-hour trip. So that was pretty similar. We traveled this year. We're traveling on Thursday. Last year we traveled on Friday. So
Smart.
we'll have a little bit more time, probably because they want to avoid any type of legs like you're talking about. So we're gonna have to deal with that and go from there. I mean, I'm gonna take note of everything you just said though. So I'm gonna do that when I get in there on Thursday.
Nah, facts. Leg swings, and do it. There's a couple things. I think Dad told me about it a while ago. Did Jeremiah's younger brother commit to Ohio State?
Yeah, he just committed, I think, yesterday.
What does he play?
He played DB.
Oh, well, for real?
He played both. So I'm pretty sure he's playing DB though.
That's is he good? I mean, obviously he's good, but like
nah, he's a good player. When I watched his film, he's playing physical. He was really hitting people. I can't cap. But I mean, they're starting their bloodline. They doing their thing.
I'm about to say they going OSU for the whole bloodline. On Jordan Schultz's podcast, Emeka was talking about how you're really good back there on the defense and communicating. Do you have headsets in your helmet or no?
I would say last year they put a headset on my helmet just because they were like, in case anything happens, you're the guy that we want to give it to, just to communicate to the whole team. But right now, nah, our linebackers do that, and then I just get the call from them, look at the sideline, and then try to communicate it to the rest of the DBs and get what we need to get out there. And then I just got to do my part. I mean, they always say in our defensive meetings, our job is communication. So you really can't harp on that enough. Just that puts you in position to win.
Yeah, I guess on defense, it's just like the quarterback gets plays from the coach in there and like calls them in the huddle. Is it the same type of thing on defense? Like y'all get a play and y'all say like, and do y'all have like certain checks based on motions or shifts or like how do y'all do that?
Yeah, a lot of coverages that teams play are formational. So being able to change your coverage based on the formation or change whatever you're playing based on their formation. So if the offense comes out in something completely different, you can change it to match their formation to put you in a better position. And being able to see that and be able to communicate that to everybody is a huge thing. And it kind of can get taken for granted at some points, but it's a huge thing as a defense to put yourself in the best position to win.
Interesting. Have you been liking your new DC, and how has that relationship evolved with Coach Patricia and him being a guy that's been in the league and has a lot of knowledge?
Nah, I think he's great. He's one of the smartest people I've met. He, on and off the field, he talks about Greek philosophers before our practice. He talks about the Bible before our practice. He talks about so many different things in terms of just mindset and mentally being clear. And on the field, he's one of the sharpest people I've met. So I think he's been great for me and great for our team. And we're going to keep going.
I feel like a coach is able to break that barrier between coach and mentor and coach, mentor, and like just like kind of just a guy who's older than you. A coach who's able to break that barrier is the best type of coach. Like a coach that's just strictly, hey, X's and
Strictly
O's,
dot
like you
ball.
need to
It's
run
kind
this
of
route and you need it, and you have no like personal relationship with him. I feel like it's hard to like really want to play for a guy like that. But if you got a coach that's genuinely like, hey, bro, you like what's good? Like you don't
he
look
really
like
checking
yourself
in. Yeah.
today. Yeah, like or like even just giving small nuggets of advice, like, hey man, in life, bro, like this gonna happen, but you gotta do like a guy that's able to do that. I feel like that's the best type of coach in my opinion. And I mean, obviously you said Patricia's on that, so yeah, I mean, think highly of him, even though I really don't know him. So let's talk about this fan question of the week. Comes from Colo Buckeye. Since you both seem to have elite football acumen, how did Josh end up at receiver, and how did Caleb end up at safety?
I'll explain my story. We kind of talked about that earlier. So I didn't play safety till my 9th grade year, and I was a running back and linebacker. And when I got moved up to varsity my 9th grade year, they was like, okay, you got 2 options. You can play slot receiver, you can play safety. Me, I wanted to play slot receiver. My dad, he was a running back in the league. He was like, yeah, no. He's like, you're not playing running back because you don't want that for your body. And then he was like, you're gonna have a better opportunity to get on the field at safety. So stuck with that. Played my freshman year off of no training, no nothing. Just went out there trying to play ball. And then after that season, stuck with it. Stayed.
Yeah, me, I was receiver. I played like running back, and I played running back mostly my whole youth, and then I played defense as well. But I played baseball too, so I had like ball skills. But yeah, I just wanted to play receiver. Odell was my favorite receiver. The LSU tandem: Odell, Jarvis Landry, Tavon Austin, Percy Harvin. I mean, a couple episodes ago, I said AB was best receiver I ever seen. So I've always been a receiver type of guy, and then I think my dad thought that was my best spot, and just started playing that, focusing in on that when I got to 8th grade, and then went from there. So yeah, man. But shoot, let's talk about the rest of college football. Indiana put a beating on Illinois. Shout out to the Hoosiers. You know, I'm in Indiana. Shout out to the Hoosiers, except when they're playing Ohio State. But did you see anything? You probably didn't watch that game, but I saw the score was crazy.
They did their thing, and I didn't expect it to be like that. I'm being honest, but they was doing whatever they wanted to do on that field, and it was kind of crazy to see. But I mean, it's great. But the real question is, did Josh see what UNC did this weekend?
Let's talk about UNC football right now, man. We're in a bad state of football right now. Like, I had to turn that game off on Saturday. I was so disappointed. I don't even know, man. It's just like I'm just watching it, like, bro, like it's just like this is not. We weren't doing this when I was in college. I'm just like, we weren't doing this. Like, we were in every game we played. My freshman year, we won like 9 games, I think, or like 8-3. It was COVID year. Sophomore year, we went like 6-6, not as good. But my junior year, we went like 9-3. So like, I'm thinking like, man, like, we not no world beaters, but like when I was there, we were competing with good teams. Like we played good teams, so it's like. It's sad to see, bro. That's the least I can say. It's sad to see you Carolina playing like this right now. I hope they can pick it up. I hope they can get it together, but like it's sad to see, bro. It is. So it is what it is. So I pray for my Tar Heels, man.
I remember them Tar Heel games that I used to go to.
Yeah, man. It's bad, but we'll shake back. Might not be this year. Might not be next year. Might not be the year after that. It might not be the year after that, but one day them Tar Heels gonna get better.
Nah, I believe he gonna get it going. I mean, he one of the greatest coaches of all time. He gonna get it going.
Nah, he is. It's just it's a new game. It's just college football's a new. It's not like it used to be. So I'm interested to see, but yeah, another team that's been struggling, Clemson. I mean, they're 1-3 now. I know that they were, I don't know if they were favorites to win it all, but they were up there in that conversation to
Bro,
win it all. Do you think they can bounce back, or
talking
like,
about they was gonna win
do you think they can
everything.
bounce back, or do you think it's the season not chalked for them, but like, do you think that this could be the story of their season?
I don't think it's chalk. I mean, I know like they went 8-4 a couple of years ago, lost 4 games. So I mean, I wouldn't say like they've never lost 3 games before, but I wouldn't say they've lost 3 games this fast. And that's kind of, I don't know. And then everything I see in the media about it, like when they be having their interviews and all, it just, I don't know. They don't seem like they like, I don't know. I can't speak on it. I'm not there. So I don't know. It's crazy to watch just because growing up, they was one of the teams. They was one of the teams.
They were Clemson,
They was one of the
Bama.
teams.
Florida State was good for a minute. O State was good. Florida was good. Georgia was good more so when we were in high school-ish.
Yeah, when we got to high school, they turned up for us.
Yeah, man, it's
crazy
different
to
to
see
see. So, thank you all for watching episode 4 of Downs to Business. We appreciate you all liking and subscribing. Keep doing it. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple. We're everywhere, man, and we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Tune in to next week's episode for a new special guest.